Oh my God.
Hey, what episode is it, Skylar? I don't know. Skylar, what are you arriving for late?
Because you didn't tell me.
It's a late show. What's up?
Hey, we're doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm using a mic today. I like it. I can stand up like Kramer now. Maybe eventually I can like have a little thing where I can press buttons and stuff like that. What do you think? Hey, it's what is today? The 28th? 29th. No, 29th. It's one day before the end of the quarter, and I'm in a good mood. But I can't tell you why. But I'm in a good mood. Skylar, are you in a good mood? Come on, get on camera.
Get your mood right.
So, if you're Chamath and you sell your entire Tesla position, Jason, why do you do that?
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but we're going to get into it. We're going to read the article.
What episode is this?
139.
139? Hey, it's episode 139. It's September 29th. Welcome to the show. I'm Todd Ault. This is Jason Bartholomew. Over there is Skyla. We got Brett and Nick in the studio, right? That's right. And we've got Josh on the producer schedule.
On the Zoom.
Look, I like this. This is cool. Eventually, I'll get one of those things you can just clip in. We can chat about it. Jason.
Yeah, man.
I'm in a good mood, man.
This is
all right. Let's go.
It's a good day. Where's Papa G? Papa G.
Oh boy, I like that mic.
This is going to be a fun show. We're going to talk about some stuff about inflation.
You know what?
What?
I forgot.
What you got?
Let's see here. Surprise, we're live.
We are live.
Let's do something else real quickly here. I forgot about something really important.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's important? Let's look it up.
We got a couple things.
Let's look it up. Wow. I could buy that thing cheap right now.
Are you talking about an N ends in a D?
Let's buy some.
Oh,
Let's get
naked.
back in the game.
Naked.
Let's get back in the game.
Who's watching?
Get
we got
back in
some
the
people in
game.
here.
I don't think anybody cares.
Let's go long naked.
But you know what? We sold all of it much higher.
Let's go naked.
And I just bought some of it back.
Yeah, we saw the 6K Kings in the house. Justin Davis Rice getting compensation on a 6K based on total market cap gain. He'll get 1.5% of the margin of the difference of the win. So what's up, buddy B? So JDR comes
a buyer.
out. We're buying naked.
I'm in a good mood.
We're buying naked. We're buying naked.
We're buying naked right now.
Naked is on. Who's here? Tell the Naked Army to come on in.
You know, I almost shouldn't do the show. I have so much stuff in my head.
I know.
It's gonna like burst like a big zit. I can't get it out of my head. I'm the most excited. Listen.
All right.
You know what my friend said?
I know.
Todd Ault's like a cockroach. You can't kill him. No matter what you do, you can't kill him.
Papa G here. What's up, Papa? Listen, there's a lot
I can't
going.
even fucking see straight.
We have videos.
Oh! I know what it is. I know what it is. See our Twitter. Dude.
The miners.
I want to publicly say
they're here.
That you kept your word.
We delivered.
No, you kept your word.
Yep.
I wrote the check for millions and millions of dollars. I mean, dude, literally.
It was
okay. I just want to stress everybody out for a second. Imagine buying miners from Malaysia through Bitmain, through another party, wiring millions of dollars, and them saying, "Yeah, we'll deliver them soon." Oh, delayed. But you got them there on time. Technically,
pretty close.
No, they're there.
Yeah, they're there.
I tweeted out a picture of them today.
Dude.
I just listen to me. I know that I went crazy the other day. I say steadfast to my belief in what I'm doing, and I don't know anybody excuse.
Rip and dip. Hello, buddy.
Yeah.
Dude, everything. We've got like booms everywhere.
I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I love it.
It happened right. I got a notice right before the show.
We need to buy more naked.
I wanna.
Dude, buy 100K.
Nobody has
There's
any idea
value
what I'm
there.
talking about.
No, they don't. But
You know, I bought a bunch of naked in the 50 range. It went up over 80. I sold it, and now I'm buying some back.
I personally bought
And
it.
all these people on there like, Todd, you suck for selling. Come on, man. The thing trades 374 million shares like 2 days in a row. And my few million, whatever it is, I don't know what I end up having.
I bought a nice
I never
position.
disclosed that position.
0.7075 today.
You bought today.
I bought. Yeah.
Point zero?
0.7075.
All right. So I paid more than you did.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's a value, in my opinion. Yeah,
What's up with Chamath selling off Tesla? What did he say about it? What did he say?
Gabriel saw the pictures on your Twitter.
Oh, Gabriel,
Nice.
by the way, this guy is the dude, man.
Yeah.
So they canceled my reservations at a said restaurant that I've been going to for a long time.
Right.
They cancel it for technical difficulties. Skyla knows what it is. And Gabe steps up and says, "Oh, I see Todd. Let me get him to a table in front of like everybody." And
That-
I told Gabe he should come get a job.
I want to show. We're gonna get back to this. That brings me. You know, I like to watch these segments of
Like,
movies.
he says, so tell us already. Quit beating around the bush.
Dude, there's so much
I
shit
can't
happening.
tell you. But sometimes you plant things and sometimes you harvest.
Yes.
And eventually when you harvest,
It's like Farmville. When
it's
you
like
have
Farmville.
to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Skyla!
Yes.
What's up?
Nothing. I was surprised. I was waiting for you in your office, like
I got breaking news.
trying to talk to you about emails, and then Randy's like, "They need you on the show," and I was like, "Oh."
We always need
I
Skyla.
just ran over here.
Skyla going hiking this weekend?
I am. I'm really excited.
Hey, it's the 29th of September. Tomorrow is the last day of the quarter.
Hold- let me-
and
yeah.
it's Christmas Day for me.
It is. Let's show.
Christmas Day.
Hey, Brett. I want to show what Gabriel does for Todd.
What's he do?
Hold on. We're gonna show it. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Am I plugged in here?
Let's do it.
All right. Do I have volume?
Oh, yeah. This is it. This is Gabe.
Gabe. Here we go.
Let's start
This-
it from the beginning.
Can we see it? It's a bad video. Oh, it's dark. Okay, give it a minute. So Todd's walking in.
Of course, you're implying that I'm a member of the mob. This only furthers my son. My son tells me that all of his friends think I'm mafia. I'm the furthest thing from mafia in the world. I'm the nicest guy. The only thing with me and the mafia is that they both like Italian food.
Right.
And like sitting there like eating like their ziti and stuff. And you guys can tell I eat a lot of ziti.
I mean, this is the way to go.
This is.
If you have no way to get in the normal way, you just slide through the back
This is
door.
Gabe, by the way. This
Yeah.
is what he did.
Take us through the kitchen, Gabe. You know, so to speak. Check out the food.
Oh God, Gandolfini ended up bad, but I just got my heart checked out, so knock on wood, I'll be okay. Hey, I don't have an enlarged heart, by the way.
You just have an enlarged lymph node.
I just have a lymph node over here. By the way, the doctor says to me in my report, I should let you read it.
Yeah.
Everything seems pretty fine there.
Let's see him take a table.
Come on, man, let's see him take the
Here we
table.
go, here we go.
There's
He-
me greasing Gabe
By
with
the
some
way,
cash.
he's greasing. Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
greasing
did that.
everyone. Hey, right here. Todd, nice to see you. Hey, right here.
Great, thanks. Anything you need, Henry, just let me know.
Todd Ault, the Henry Hill of Las Vegas.
I'll be right with you.
That didn't end well for him either, dude.
Yeah, he got a little carried away. But it was a great ride for Henry Hill. He's a union delegate, right? Yeah. Your hands are so soft.
What do you do for a living?
Yeah.
I'm in construction.
Yeah. Frankie Valley right there. So, yeah, here it is.
This is what Mr. Tony over there.
Mr. Tony. Jimmy
Salud.
2 times.
Salud.
What do you do?
What?
What do you do?
I'm in construction.
I don't feel like you're in construction.
No, I'm a union delegate.
Yeah.
I'm a union delegate.
All right, so
The king of the one-liners.
You act like you,
that's good.
like the friend in, what does it say? What does it say?
I'm in the import-export business. Yeah. I like that one, King.
What does Rip and Dip say?
Rip and Dip, what do you
I can't
think
even
about
keep all of
what do you
Hey, I see people live up in Albany.
Oh yeah.
I know someone in Albany.
Rip and Dip's in like near Schenectady.
On the vacation, I grease every palm all week, pretending like I'm sending a friend, and my girlfriend just keeps rolling her eyes. No, it works, dude. I literally, Skyla knows this. Skyla,
What?
when I pull up, do the valets know me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, especially there because we stayed
No,
there.
but when
for
I pull up, the
so
valets know
long.
me, right? So I tip the valet when they take my car. I tip the valet when they bring it back to
know.
me. Yeah, I do that on purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All the restaurant people, a lot of them know me now. Not all, but like you can never say all, but a lot of them know me. It's worth it.
For sure.
I entertain a
Yeah.
lot of investors,
Yep.
partners, partner companies, CEOs of other companies.
It's a service town, and after COVID, the service has been
Do
shitty.
you remember Ron Burgundy? I know you don't know me, but I'm kind of a big deal. I don't think I'm a big deal, by the way. Just so we're clear, I could care less.
Right.
But I do like people.
Yeah, for sure.
But I want to go back on record saying you got us miners when others couldn't.
We did get 'em.
Directly from Bitmain and all those people out there who tried to prevent us from getting miners. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay? They did.
Shout out
People
to,
tried to block us.
Shout out to my
Certain
partner.
public companies that didn't want us buying stuff directly from Bitmain or thought we had a deal with that we thought we had a deal with, then reneged or
Yeah.
changed the terms or did a little shenanigans.
Or wanted like comp payment like within like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, we'll sell them to you. You got 10 minutes to send us a wire.
That was ridiculous.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So-
Like we don't have a board of directors that approves everything. That's why I wonder when people say things on here like they go, Todd Ault did this and this. No, you guys, there is an independent board and none of them are my family members.
No.
They are not people that I grew up with. I didn't even know them, most of them, before they joined the board.
Right.
I have a true independent, ball-busting board that questions every transaction, and they do their proper due diligence.
For sure.
And they serve their fiduciary responsibility. That's why that stupid lawsuit that was filed a year and a half ago ended up settling for nothing other than some legal fees, and the two people who sued us got $2,500 from their own lawyers.
Right.
And we paid nothing.
That's just ridiculous.
Am I ranting again?
No, not at all.
But Jerome Powell's ranting.
Yeah, he's
How is that inflation going? I think it's transitory.
Yeah.
Not.
This guy.
Let's talk about that.
Let's pull it up here. CNBC.
pull it up.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell. Powell calls inflation frustrating. Sees it running into next year. Jerome, it's not frustrating for middle class America and people that are just living paycheck to paycheck, and to some extent, almost all of Americans will feel inflation in one way or the other. The gas pumps are hitting them. The grocery stores are hitting them. Energy costs piling on. In a climate where winter is coming, you will feel it with home heating oil costs, natural gas costs. This stuff is all coming into play. What's weird, though, is silver, gold, and Bitcoin, in my opinion, are in the loading zone because they have all been pummeled recently. Of course, Bitcoin primarily due to the Chinese news where they've said for the 18th time that they are banning Bitcoin. Gold and silver would be paper markets shorting the actual gold and silver to the tune of 1,000 times more than the gold and silver that's available on Earth. Just some stuff that's been going on for a long time. I do see value, though, in all those commodities as well as oil. Goldman Sachs came out and said, hey, we see oil going to 90 plus a barrel. Oil now, right now, $74.70 a barrel. So, yeah, Powell says he expects this to continue into 2022. You know, what's going on with tapering and raising rates, they can't raise rates, in my opinion. Just can't happen. They blame the Delta variant. They blame everything except for their monetary policy where they keep printing money out of thin air. So, yeah.
All's been closed at 234.
234. What's DPW? 234? Are they the same?
They're like the same.
Same dice, shooter, same dice.
Oh, I've been buying a little bit of Naked brands back. That's exciting.
You bought something else today?
We did. What else we buy today?
CEI we're going to talk about. It went to almost $5.
What are we long here? What are we long?
I'm hearing there's a fake offering on. Can somebody tell me about CEI? Was there somebody that posted? Are there a bunch of shorts that
There's a
posted
fake offering out there. Yeah,
on
the
CEI?
CEO said it was a fake offering.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know whether it's fake or not. I'm not supporting whether it's fake or true or not.
I'm hearing
but
it's fake.
If you could do me a favor and go to my screen.
Yeah, I'm hearing the CEO came out and talked about it.
Oh, this is a plane taking off. This is a plane I just bought with the news I got today. Just kidding. I'm totally joking. Completely kidding around.
Yeah, it's a joke.
How do I skip? That's a joke, everyone. The ad ends in a second. Come on. Just kidding around. Boy. Let's go.
Distributed energy utility. You know, I've mentioned this to you before, but I think there's going to be a cataclysm in the energy markets. I think the utilities are under duress. They're in a very, very difficult spot, and the laws don't understand what will happen when individuals like you and I can generate our own power. And so, you know, again, closing the circle on Virgin, you know, when I sold a couple $100 million, it was in large part to fund this thing, which is quickly becoming, over the next few years, in my opinion, will be the largest distributed energy utility in America. So I'm very proud of the work that I'm doing over here, and hopefully, you know, I'll pick up a little bit of the slack that Tesla is not going to be able to, you know, operationalize as they build an incredible EV business. And so both things I think will happen. I think it'll manifest in a different company.
You still have a sizable stock position in Tesla?
No.
You sold it?
Yeah.
When?
Over the last few years, we've sort of, you know, not last few years, like really in the last year or so particularly, you know, the prices allowed me to, again.
Surprised to hear you say that after what you just said about the company.
Well, I don't have an infinite pool of capital. You know, I'm myself. I don't raise funds. I can't go to other people. And so when I have these ideas, the money has to come from someplace. The only other solution would be for me to get totally levered up. And I'm just not comfortable with that risk. And so, you know, I'm a meager guy with meager means.
Yeah, right.
I'm not levered up. We haven't borrowed any money in a while.
No.
We could lever up, though, right?
We could.
Hey, where's Bitcoin?
41 and change.
Where's the market? Let's cover the market.
The
whole
Dow
thing.
was actually up 90 today.
Okay,
34,390.
let's go through it.
NASDAQ down 34, 14,512. S&P up 6, 43.59. Bitcoin 41.2. Ethereum 28.15. Oil 74.70. Gold 17.26. Jesus. Silver 21.52. If it goes below 20, I'm going to buy a couple. You heard this here first. I'm going to buy at least one of those Comex bars. It's 1,000 ounces. It's 60 plus pounds of silver. I'm going to buy one.
Okay, this is important. One more thing. This is Chamath Papatila Tia. I mean, Spac Jesus. I can't pronounce his name. Chamath Papaliapatia.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that.
Zach Morris is tweeting CEI. $10 he's calling.
Zach Morris, Wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's that going?
Tanked.
Yeah. CEI was 40 cents when you... I want to just be for the record.
Yeah.
All you people that are calling me, all you bankers that are calling me, telling me to buy CEI.
You thought Bitcoin
Hold on, I'm going
was
to put this on
go
pause.
to 200,000.
Let's go to
Maybe.
Jason and I. Okay? Let's go to split screen. All you bankers, traders, investors, calling me saying, you should buy CEI. Jason gave it to me at 40 cents. That's
Yeah,
it.
we
I don't
had
need
it.
to hear from you.
Yeah.
They're calling me when it's 10x what you gave it to me
Yeah.
for. This is why Jason is working for me.
Now, you can make a case that said, well...
you said 70,
Yeah.
80, 90, $1.
Now, I did make a unfortunate call on Canon, but China hit me hard.
Come on, shit happens. Okay, let's go.
You said even higher than that. Do you still think that, or have you tempered your own expectations as a result of where the landscape currently sits?
It's very hard for me sitting here to give you a price prediction, but I can pretty confidently say that Bitcoin, I think, has effectively replaced gold, and it will continue to do so. And so that market cap is just going to grow. And then for the first time, I think we're seeing the initial versions of the solution that we thought Bitcoin was supposed to be. Smart contracts and, you know, better savings accounts, better insurance, better credit scoring. And that's happening through this DeFi stuff that's being built on
Did he just say
Ethereum and
DeFi?
Solana.
He
These are the
said
terms that
DeFi.
I like that word.
I read
You know
recently
anyone
where
in
you said
DeFi?
you're
I
building
happen
a,
to,
quote,
yes.
sizable
You do, yeah.
portfolio of NFTs. I mean, talk about bubbles.
Wow.
The air sort of came out of SPACs, it came out of NFTs.
Yeah, okay.
And what do you have an interesting look on
I'm
your
not ready
face.
to comment on my crypto holdings outside of Bitcoin.
Damn it. I would love to hear it.
Well, but you said you were building, I mean, I read this. You said you were building
Other
a
than that
sizable
quote, I
portfolio.
am not ready to-
Digital art and all that.
I'm not ready to comment.
But you think, are you looking at more what I would call alternative assets as places to
Alternative
Alternative
assets.
deliver
assets.
alpha
Look, let me.
today?
Okay, so
I'll ask it that way.
That's a fabulous question. I'm very concerned about medium-term inflation.
He's
And
concerned
so
about
in an
inflation.
inflationary environment, in
It's a
my
problem.
very simplistic view of the world, I want to own three things.
Uh-oh.
Hypergrowth, because hypergrowth can always outrun inflation. Think of that as like companies that are growing 50+% a year. It's incredible growth, right? Then I want to own cash generative assets. Think of that
Did he
as
say
like,
real
a
estate?
great
Oh,
example
he
is like a
kinda did.
mining stock.
Oh, yeah.
I know that sounds crazy, but it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And then I want to own non-correlated assets. Bitcoin, Solana, DeSo, a lot of the DeFi protocols, because it's a great counterintuitive hedge against all of this stuff.
Nice.
Oh, Skyla,
Nice.
give us your joke.
Guy's a smart guy.
So I wasn't prepared, but I had a joke sent to me, so I'm gonna use it. So a son asked his father, "Hey, Dad, is there a place in the world where everyone loves each other, no matter the race, religion, like skin color, anything?" And he goes, "Yes, son, Pornhub."
Got him!
Wow.
Wow. Can you go get Chris for us, please?
What do we got here? Buy some more
I'll go
naked.
get Chris.
What's offered out there? I want to hear some dings. 7350. 0.7350. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Is this true? Britney Spears is a free woman?
She's free.
I do. That's what it seems like. Somebody said they don't file 6Ks and give random bonuses on random Wednesdays for no reason. That's, I guess, talking about naked.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, tomorrow's
you
the end
don't
of the
make
quarter.
millions of dollars of investments in Alzheimer's stocks for no reason.
Well, that's true also.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. The
You don't
storm
buy
is
a
brewing.
million DPW for no reason. Well, you could.
You could.
You just want to buy it.
You could.
Yeah, you never know. You never know why.
You might like the executive chair and the team he's building. So,
Oh, come on. No one likes me.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say that a lot of people like you. And
It's September 22nd.
they don't even have to like you, to be honest.
What?
I mean, they don't even have to
No,
like
I
you.
don't care.
No, we talked about this. We watched Liz Cheney on 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
She didn't really like Donald Trump, but she liked his policies.
She did.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you see value, doesn't matter.
Is that a car taking off?
I think
Or is that
so.
a car stopping?
Yeah, I don't know.
Around the corner.
Zach Morris is pumping DATs and pumping CEI.
Boom! Headshot!
Shorts are screwed. Zach Morris, CEI. Shorts are screwed. See you at 10.
420! 420, please, please!
Oh my God, they're all going to, after seeing this fake offering.
Is that what you do when you get up in the morning? Just listen to the rooster? The rooster says,
Yeah. Although I was up all night waiting on this damn
delivering
trucker.
Bitcoin miners.
Son of a bitch.
But you got miners, man.
We got miners and
We got miners.
We got more coming.
Oh, we got a lot more coming.
We got more coming.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Oh yeah. We're not going to stop.
It took a long time and a couple stops and starts and stupidity on my part. I did some dumb things, made some mistakes.
But you've got a great
But
data
I don't
center.
give up.
No, we got a great data center.
I don't give up. So
It's-
when I couldn't control my power, we bought a data center. 617,000 square foot building, 14 acres under roof, 34 and a half acres total with
Yep.
a rail spur. 18 trucks can pull in there.
Natty gas pipelines.
Power up to 300 megawatts. We can advance that, baby.
Yep.
Right?
Nuclear, 82%. Don't quote me
I
on
like
that.
what you're cooking.
80 to 82% nuclear.
Look who's here.
Some older
From
green
New
energy
York
mix.
City for one day only. It's a special treat, which is why we're doing this Saturday. Or what is it? What day is this?
What is it? Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. And Bruce Buffer Mike, that's right. From New York City, Chris Wu.
Good afternoon.
Now
I'm here for 2 days, by the way.
This is where the big brains come in here.
Nice.
Like, big
Here we
brain
go.
shows up. Chris
Here
Wu.
we go.
You got me, a little like HUD housing pauper kind of trailer trash dude who's worked his way up to having a couple $100 million. Did I say that loud? No, I didn't say that loud. So trailer trash guy. What kind? My mom's gonna say you weren't trailer trash. You're right, Mom. I lived in HUD housing. Never lived in a trailer. I never lived in a trailer. Chris, you never lived in a trailer either, did you?
No.
You're kind of an New York School of Finance, Chicago guy. I mean, you like went to the big schools, like where all the big brains go.
I attended. I'm not sure how I got in
Right.
given my GPAs, but I got out somehow. So
Chris brings us the most unique deals, and he takes his time with these things. You could hear Will today going, come on, let's speed it up. But Chris is really detailed. I texted Will and said, hey, Chris takes his time and gets it right. I like it. And Chris has been taking his time with DeFi. And so, Chris, I don't want to talk about DeFi deals we're looking at, anything like that.
No.
But I do want to talk about your thought process on the future of DeFi. And just like, I really am fascinated with what you've been teaching me about it and bringing to my attention. And I wanted to see if you could give us some tidbits on your thoughts on just DeFi in general. We just heard Chamath talk about DeFi is the future. Do we not? Is that what he said?
Yes.
And so I wondered if you could follow up with SPAC Jesus, what you thought about it.
Well, I mean, there's a smart guy, Chamath, so he sees things and we should all pay attention. In terms of DeFi, I always go back to Bitcoin, and I just think about what Bitcoin means for the future. And it just really means decentralization without the corruption of central banks who have really hijacked the system since the gold standard was decoupled.
Wait a second.
Wait
a second. I just want to say something. I just realized something, and I don't know if I can say it, so I'm going to talk to you in code. You are connected to perhaps one of the most important investors ever to own Bitcoin. Now, I'm not going to say his name, but is that where you shape some of your feelings too, your time with that person?
Actually not. It's really my own come to Jesus and experience, because I happen to represent an enterprise that went into Chapter 11, which made it an opportunity for me to understand the world of crypto since I really had no spare time. And since I was on the job representing a crypto company, I could then marry the two and spend my time on it. And once I did, I realized what a game changer it is.
You just to be clear to the audience, not only you a 25-year career and being an investment banker at various firms like, I don't know, someone, JP Morgan, I don't know who that was, but other firms, you are a bankruptcy expert too. So you deal with assets that go into bankruptcy, maybe prepackaged. You know your way around the bankruptcy courts. You've done a lot of those bankruptcy recaps, right?
Yeah, so I mean, that's one where I'm comfortable saying I am an expert in bankruptcy finance.
So if one wanted like me to buy assets that perhaps went into bankruptcy because of COVID or some other reason, and I wanted to hire someone who was great at figuring out bankruptcy, that would be you.
That would be me, and
right.
and
you are, of course, the president of Ault Alliance, a subsidiary of Ault Global.
Correct.
Right.
And historically, people paid me a lot of money to provide them with advice on either how to take their enterprise into bankruptcy, or if they're a creditor, what they need to do to maximize their recovery, or if they're a buyer, how to structure the transaction to minimize their risk and capture the assets, and how to finance that.
I saw it, Chris, just for the record. Everyone knows this. This is public. We invested in a hotel pre-COVID. It went into bankruptcy, and Chris managed to get financing with it done, I think for something like $150 million. And I saw the hotel today. It looked wonderful. It looks wonderful. The rooms are being built. It's just ready to open next year. And you put that into bankruptcy and then took it out of bankruptcy and arranged for $150 million financing while in bankruptcy.
Yes, and that was unusual because the equity, I had to restructure the equity during bankruptcy before a plan was filed, which I've never done in my career. But in that example, which you've cited on this show before, you know, a construction project is very tangible, and now you can see the results of a successful reorganization or restructuring. But in the case of restructuring a company, it can be very rewarding too. If you take a company that has 600 employees and, you know, but for the tools that we have in bankruptcy, it would be liquidated if it were in another country, for example. And to be able to preserve value, which is the most important thing, preserve stakeholder value, and then, you know, reshuffle the pie and do a bunch of pie splitting as to who's entitled to what. But if you can, you know, outcomes the company on the other side with maybe fewer jobs but not liquidated and having the opportunity to regrow again. So, you know, I think that's very rewarding, and that's sort of motivated me for, you know, a couple decades to do work like that.
What do you think of what's happening in China with Bitcoin and them outlawing it for the seventh time in 8 years?
I mean, I think it's an opportunity for the United States, and so, you know, we'd be really remiss if we didn't take the time that it's affording everybody, given how, let's say, advanced China was. Not China the nation, but individuals in China who were very entrepreneurial, quick to understand the opportunity, not just principally of mining, but, you know, again, because of the purge going out, and we saw this at least in the last 30 to 60 days, you know, the hash rate goes down, and that gives an opportunity to the rest of the world to further democratize and to decentralize and to spread out the concentration of mining throughout the world in energy efficient places. And of course, we all know that miners serve dual functions, right? They're not just minting new coin, but they're also protecting the nodes. They're running the nodes, which effectively police and do the proof of work to ensure security on a decentralized basis around the world.
I heard a conspiracy theory that the Chinese blowing out Bitcoin may make it possible for mining and node operations to be U.S. based. Therefore, 51% of the mining operations transfer to the United States, and therefore you're kind of in control of your own destiny. Or is that what do you think of that whole thing?
You know, I think that's it may be it may be more than a rumor.
Yeah, we're going there, man.
With what's this thing? This new thing called Foundry Pool? Is it called Foundry or Founders Pool?
Foundry.
Foundry Pool.
It's also not just America. It's North America.
Yeah.
Like in Canada. There's a lot of
You got Hut 8 and Hive.
Low cost power that is alternative in nature and would otherwise be unused. There's a lot of trap power, you know, that I think we have great opportunities to capitalize on.
So it's important to know that BitNile, which is a subsidiary of Ault Alliance, Chris is on the board of that and is instrumental in helping us structure it. And Jason has brought us in miners. We're kind of underway with BitNile. Of course, it was in the making the last couple of years. I mean, we've already failed it before with S9s. We kind of didn't have our control of our own power, but now we have a little bit more control of our own destiny with a long-term power agreement with the nuclear power plant. We have a lot more control over our space here.
I would like to be on this list. Brett, take a look real quick. Public companies that own Bitcoin, just to give you a little bit of information here. MicroStrategies,
of course,
obviously.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Galaxy Digital Holdings. I didn't know they were public.
Voyager, we know that one.
Huh.
Square, Jack Dorsey.
Can
One thing I agree with.
Can you enlarge that one more time?
Yeah,
Go back to it. Yeah, we need to be on that list.
Hey, look at Marathon. Came out of the abyss.
Well, the number of Bitcoin they own.
Yeah. This is a good chart. Riot, Argo. You know, a lot of these big names here are in the Foundry pool. Bitfarms, Riot, Argo.
A lot of these names have stated policies of long-term hodling.
As we go down, you see
as a
Hive.
core corporate strategy.
If you like Chris spoke of, you see the corresponding flag. You see Canada representing very well. HUD 8.
This is a good list. Where'd you get this?
Buybitcoinworldwide.com/treasuries.
Right.
CleanSpark. We would love to beat CleanSpark. Nothing.
They only have 12 million worth of Bitcoin.
Yeah, they have 300.
What kind of market cap do they have?
500 million.
Wow. And they got 12 million worth of Bitcoin.
Right. Think about that multiple.
Well,
But they got a lot of future miner power, right?
Yeah, they do have stuff coming in.
That's really what the market is valuing.
Countries and governments that own Bitcoin, Bulgaria. Nobody speaks of Bulgaria. They always speak of El Salvador.
They own two. What the heck?
Yeah, man, Bulgaria. And Ukraine now is public. It's now tender in Ukraine.
El Salvador.
Ukraine came out with the news that it was legal.
Legal tender.
Yes.
Absolutely. And
I've always
Georgia.
thought the U.S. should just buy Bitcoin. I don't understand if they're printing currency. Why not buy it?
We may be. I hope they are.
We do.
That might be giving Jerome Powell a lot of credit. I know Janet Yellen's not buying, but what do I know?
Can you imagine if Jerome he was tapering to buy Bitcoin?
Can you imagine that?
God, would that change it would change the galaxy?
Oh my!
I think the U.S. should buy it. Why fight it? Why not own it on their balance sheet? They already have a $7 trillion balance sheet at the Fed.
Yeah.
Why not put a $500 billion worth of crypto on the balance sheet?
If you're a patriotic American, you would want Americans to do that. You would want the Fed to do that.
For sure.
You know inflation's bad when Dollar Tree breaks the $1 barrier as costs take a bite. Shipping, logistics, inflation.
Dollar Tree's above, or they
Dollar
raise
Tree
prices?
is going to change their business model, and they're going to move price points above $1. CEO Michael.
I knew 99-cent store. I'm not joking around. I did business with a 99-cent store, and I used to say to them, "There's going to be a day where you can't sell stuff for $1." No, we always have it. People always say this. Hundreds of stores later, all the merchandise they can do it. Okay, so go to $2, the $2 store.
Yeah, that day has come. It's now called $2 store.
Just keep printing.
Just
It'll be
change the name.
$10 store.
$1.99.
But $1 this, $1 that can still have 99 cents, and you can still have $1.99. And I remember people. There's a bunch of lies that people tell me. Want to hear the lies, Chris?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I used to work. People are going to love this joke. I shouldn't even tell them. Okay. When I was younger, like 18, I worked at In-N-Out Burger for a short time. This is prior to Rich Schneider passing away in a plane crash. People used to say to me at the drive-thru, "My friend owns a In-N-Out franchise." Not true. Can't be possible. They've never franchised anything. At the other In-N-Outs, they serve onion rings. No, they do not. In-N-Out only does burgers. They don't do anything chicken. I mean, you get my point, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was my point?
Well,
I completely lost my point.
They were hyper. Their business model is very, very exclusive.
Oh no, the lies they told me.
Oh.
So people used to tell me these lies, and then they told me, no, 99-cent store doesn't really sell everything for 90 cents. Sometimes it's $2.99, $3.99, $4.99. Not true. Sorry about that. That's got Alzheimer's kicking in.
Dollar store.
And the connection to In-N-Out.
What?
And the connection to In-N-Out.
Because people will lie to me and tell me, these are the two lies that people always told me. And they said that I would hear them tell me, "Oh, yeah, my friend owns an In-N-Out." Now, there was a thing called Hot Now that looked like In-N-Out.
Right.
But it wasn't the Snyder family that owned In-N-Out Burger. I worked there. They've never franchised a single place. They like to buy the land so they can kick people off that shouldn't be there. They generally buy it. Sometimes they have to lease it. They open one store at a time. They're very conservative. They started out on the West Coast, and they're migrating out up to Washington, over to Texas. They're not even in New York yet.
They're in Arizona, though.
They're in Arizona. They're in Vegas. I believe they're open. They might be in Colorado now, but they're taking their time.
They've got a big legal department. They sue people who try to copy them.
Oh, they do. Can I tell you
They're
one
like
more?
Lego
Can I
that
tell you one
way.
more story? My mom likes red. You can see how gaudy this is going to be. This story. My mom likes red, so she wanted red grout, a specific red grout color.
Red grout?
Red grout for the countertop.
Yeah.
In her kitchen, and the red grout company wouldn't sell it to her. In-N-Out owned the rights to that red grout, She literally like petitioned In-N-Out Burger, and they let them sell some grout to my mom. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
I know. All right, we're way off topic here.
Well, it would be fun if I didn't like get a little bit of a charge here into the most recent definition of being fully vaccinated. If you would go to my screen, please. Mr. Fauci changes the definition of fully vaccinated to include booster shots. Buddy, if you don't get your booster or your 8th booster or your 10th booster, you're not going to be fully vaccinated.
I want to say you and I do not agree on this topic. We do not agree.
Right.
I think people should get vaccinated, but I don't think they should be forced to. That's the difference.
Right.
It's a personal choice. I have no idea whether you're Democrat or Republican out there in the universe, how you can suggest that when it comes to abortion, my choice, my body, but when it comes to vaccination, you say you have to get it. And by the way, did you see Whoopi Goldberg talking about re-educating people? Next thing you know, you're gonna need some sort of papers.
FEMA camps.
No. You're gonna need papers to prove.
Oh yeah.
Do you have your papers?
No, but
have you been re-educated?
in Australia, they need they're going nuts there.
This is all insanity.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, for the record, I'm fully vaccinated, and
No, you're not. You're not fully vaccinated.
No, listen.
You need your booster.
I have the lump on my neck to prove it.
Yeah. If you don't,
Are you vaccinated, or is that now a personal question?
No,
Chris?
it's fine. I'm vaccinated.
What vaccine did you get?
It was Moderna.
I got Moderna too.
Yeah.
Did you have any side effects from that?
Yeah, I mean, on the second one, it felt like I had the virus, and then I was down for a couple days, and then I bounced back. You know, but I mean, there's so many weird knock-on effects with this going on right now, and in New York, many of you probably know that there was a mandate that
they fired 70,000 healthcare workers that used to be heroes and now they're zeros. Yeah, I saw that.
No, I think because of the mandate, a lot of people are being forced to resign, and in order to deal with the shortage that's creating in the hospital systems, particularly in Western New York, the governor signed an order last night allowing for emergency workers and out-of-state people without licenses who are doctors or nurse practitioners or PAs to come into the state and practice. So that's what we got to do.
She actually fired them, and she actually
Are
used
you listening
she did
to
not
what's
fire
being
them.
said
yes,
here?
and she imposed. She used the National Guard to pick up the slack.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
You
what
say she didn't fire him? If I show you the
Hold on, let him
facts,
speak.
The governor doesn't have the ability to fire healthcare workers.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we're going down a rabbit hole here. The point was he just said that they're allowing doctors that are not licensed in their state to come in and work. That was his point.
But that's like overcompensation for something, that didn't have to happen.
So, Chris, back to DeFi.
Yeah.
You think DeFi is here to stay. There's a lot of different coins out there in DeFi. And I heard Chamath talk about the functionality of these things. And I've heard people say these coins aren't going to survive. But it seems like I heard this argument before that the internet won't survive. People won't want to give their credit card on the internet. They won't want to buy stuff and wait for it. They're going to want to go into the store and touch it and feel it. They're going to want to see it in the store. And I hear with DeFi, well, people aren't going to want to own Bitcoin. They're not going to want to own it in a crypto wallet. They're not going to want to do certain things. I'm curious. I'm curious as your thoughts about. Do you kind of see the parallels in that argument that people think, well, there probably won't be 5,000 DeFi coins. There's going to be some of them. I mean, what's your thesis on what happens with the number of coins being issued for the various NFTs and things they use them for?
Well, I mean, I think DeFi, it's going to be applied to a lot of things where it makes sense to have a blockchain so it increases transparency for whatever the underlying function for a particular token might be. It could be a token for a variety of different functions, and if it creates adoption and people are actually using it, then the network has value.
Mm-hmm.
And so to me, in terms of all of these different coins, it just has to have a utility in which people decide to adopt it because it's faster, better, cheaper. In other words, I'm not an expert on a lot of these coins, but there's a coin like Filecoin, which is intended to provide information to people on the price of cloud storage. For example, just because it's dominated by, Amazon and Google. And so if you have a coin that gives you more transparency, if you're, XYZ Corporation, you need to buy, megatons of storage, and you can look at the Filecoin and say, okay, I can get a better deal through that versus, Amazon Web Services, then that coin has utility. And the more people use it, it goes up in value. So adoption, functionality. And there's just a ton of innovation going on in DeFi. And I do think it's one of those things where people say, that's never going to happen. And then you wake up and then, we're well down the road. So.
My money's on Wu-Tang. What do you think? Is your money on Wu-Tang Clan?
I like where we're going with DeFi.
I think he's smarter than me. Hey, do you have any follow-on thoughts with Chris's stuff? We're going to wrap it up here. Anything you want to cover real quick?
Not a whole lot. I would like to talk about tomorrow's jobless claim numbers and GDP numbers coming out. Keep an eye on those. And let's see what happens regarding crypto and the 40,000 support number. It's bounced off the 40XXX number several times. Keep an eye on that.
Chris, we rarely get a chance to get you in studio. Any thoughts, parting thoughts before we hang up today?
No, I'm very excited to be here. There's a lot of cool things happening.
Yeah.
We just have to execute.
JB Ballin says is there news? I thought there was news.
I thought there was
here.
news.
JB?
Oh, well.
Stand by, buddy.
Yeah.
I love this place. I
JB.
do. Hey, everybody out there, thank you for joining us. It's the 29th of September. It's the last day before the last day of
It's
the quarter.
my daughter's birthday today.
Oh. Today?
Yes.
Hey, happy birthday. What's her name?
Hannah.
Hannah.
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Happy birthday, Hannah. How old is she?
15.
15?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Hannah. We'll see everybody on Friday. Take care. Whoop.